Hello friends, welcome back to Gecko's Gaming. Today I'm going to be playing in the Magic Arena Qualifier play-in, a little bit of a higher stakes limited time event. And I am going to be playing a mono red deck. So basically, if you've been following my videos, the last few videos, you'll understand I'm no stranger to mono red. It's a deck I like a lot. This one has a couple minor changes. Mostly I'm playing Stingerback Terror in the sideboard is really the only unusual thing here. This is a card that should help out with demons. The deck has a really hard time overcoming the 6/6 demons. So this is just something that's bigger than that. And I'm not sure if I'll bring it in any other matchups. But we'll see. We'll see about that. Anyways, that's the deck there. Let's go ahead and jump in. All right. Let's get into the mono red zone. To play mono red, you have to think like mono red. You got to get on a different track than your normal day-to-day life. Okay, here we go. Mirror match up against red white. So I'm going to go ahead and burst this thing right now before it can do any damage to me. And then next turn we'll follow up with 2 creatures. When you're on the draw in a red mirror, you really need to have spot removal for everything. There's a consideration to holding up Monstrous Rage, but it puts a little too much emphasis on it's a little too reactive, so I'm not going to do that. Because in case it'd be easy to blow me out if they get a read. They could shock my Swift Spear in response or something like that. Okay, well they obviously have something. If they have Monstrous Rage, that's going to be 5 additional damage. I would take 7. I'm fine with that. If they have a shock, I just lose my Hired Claw and I take 2 more damage. It's not great, but yep, sure. So we'll take 4. The fact that they're doing damage to themselves is going to be pretty helpful for us. So I could get him with a double Monstrous Rage. Be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. I don't think that's quite enough, so Alright, I think I'm just going to play the mouse and pass here. No attacks. Got 2 spells. Okay, he's got another Monstrous Rage. That's fine, actually. Actually, that's not fine. Alright. I'm just going to throw this out here. We're going to put a Rage on it, see if we can hit like a land or something to play. Nope. I'll just swing for 6. Try to raise them out here. They're getting low on cards, so maybe we can. They have 2 lands left. There's a Bolt Wave. So we're dead to anything now. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're 1 mana short of killing them, or 1 damage short, right? Because this will be 3, plus a prowess trigger is 4, plus 3 is 7, plus 1 is 8. Unless I get another piece of gas off this here. Let's see. Nice, we got him. GG. Feels good to like steal the first game when you're on the draw like that. These mirrors are like just always such a nail biter. On the draw, I like to cut like some number of Monstrous Rage, like usually 1 or 2, and then some 1-drops. Something like that. Monstrous Rage still comes in handy sometimes to punch through damage and also to give me extra point of toughness, dodge a burn spell. Sunspine Lynx is an interesting choice. I'm not sure if Terror is coming in here. It's pretty slow. Sometimes I'll play 1 Twisted Fealty on the draw. Let's try to grind them out that way. Why is Twisted Fealty in here? That's not supposed to be in there. That was an accident. I meant to bring in Crimson Pulse. Okay. Stalker Frenzy, not sure about that. Yeah, let's try this. I don't like this hand because there's not enough burn. This is why I cut all these, like, I cut a lot of 1-drops for burn on the draw. Because you really need to answer their stuff on curve as it's coming through. Okay, we're actually up against the Naya version. So he's probably got Questing Druid. Alright, that's a nice draw. Really want to get some early removal there, so I'm very happy I drew that. Next turn I'm going to play my 2 1-drops, most likely. I'll see what I draw, but... Slick Shot, sure. So we'll go ahead and burst that right now while we have the chance. And Hired Claw or Hero is kind of an interesting choice. I think I'll play the Hired Claw. It's just a little bit of a better blocker in case they have a haste creature. Also, next turn I'm not going to have enough mana to be able to pump it, or to pump the Heartfire Hero with my Rockface Village, so... Okay, this is an interesting choice here because now we're racing a Screaming Nemesis. I think we just hit the gas pedal and try to race based on what we have here. Okay. Their last card looks like they have a removal spell. They're deciding what they want to target here. We'll put double strike on both of these gentlemen. So coming through for 10 here. There's a Helix, that's pretty good. Kind of an interesting spot to navigate. The Screaming Nemesis is always a really difficult thing to attack into for these types of decks. I think since he's out of cards, I just want to attack with everybody and Witchstalker Frenzy before he can block. And he'll just get to take out one of my creatures, or maybe do 5 to me, depending. But doing 5 to me is pretty risky since he'd be dead next turn. Alright, good game. Game 1, we got there. Always breathe a big sigh of relief after these matchups because they're so... they're just so stressful, the red matchups. Every little point matters. Okay, round 2. Keepable hand. I would prefer the play with a hand like this, but this is going to curve out pretty good. Another red deck. Let's shock that right away. And like I said, in these red mirrors, I don't mess around with letting creatures live. If they play a creature, I'm going to kill it. Pretty much. Obviously, it's a little bit more nuanced than that, but honestly, not that much more. Not by a lot. He's got the burn spell. Opponent's down to 4 cards now. There's a mouse. Okay, that's a good combo. So this is, yeah, we have a serious clock on us already, and I have no interaction in my hand, so pretty scary right now. So I think it's between Emberheart Challenger or Heartfire Hero plus Monstrous Rage. And then if I play the Heartfire Hero, do I want to do it pre-combat in case he actually blasts with the Manifold Mouse? He's not going to block either way, so might as well wait till second main if I'm doing that. And this is not a great play because we have to kind of hope that he doesn't have an interaction spell when we go to block here. So actually, I think I played this wrong. Should have gone a different route. Double strike. Yeah, I can't even survive double strike anyway, so I have no idea what I was thinking. Let's just try this, see if he has a removal. If he does, we're just going to lose this game. Yeah. Okay. Yep, we are not. I mean, we just got caught without any interaction. So All right. Well, maybe they don't have anything in their hand. Just try to close out the game. I don't know. We're gonna have to go to game 2 here. Yeah. Maybe I should have held my shock. I know I was just talking about how much I like to kill things right away. But if he had 2 Heartfire heroes and 1 Manifold Mouse, then I needed to shock the Manifold Mouse. So maybe that was wrong. I don't like putting a creature out there. I don't like putting a creature out when you're on the draw against red because I just love to just shock it in prowess and get an extra damage. So kind of a tough spot. Not sure what the best line would have been there. This time I'm on the play, so I'm keeping all the 1-drops. I'm going to cut some lightning strikes. And I'll cut Witchstalker Frenzy. I'll cut 1 lightning strike, Witchstalker Frenzy. I do like to have a case in sometimes here, so I think it's either going to be for a lightning strike or a rage. Cut a lightning strike. I cut 2 lightning strikes actually. I'm bringing 2 cases. Case is a lot better on the play than on the draw. So, anything else I want to consider? I don't think so. Kind of okay hand. All right. Off to a good start here. Getting for 4 on turn 2, and then turn 3 we'll follow up with a Nemesis. Keep the pressure on. Lightning Strike, yikes. Trading down on mana, that's pretty brutal. So that's good for us. Because they spent 2 mana to take out a 1 mana threat, and we're still on the beat down here. Just gonna strike the Nemesis right away, sure. Alright, game 3. Back on the draw. So I like to bring in more interaction on the draw. I'll cut at least 1 pulse, cut some monstrous rages, and cut some 1-drops. So something like this. Got 9 1 mana removal, and then 6 additional removal spells, so 15 removal spells. A case to go over the top, Manifold Mouse to go over the top, Emberheart Challenger goes over the top a little bit. Let's give it a shot. One land. Probably got a mulligan. Opponent mulliganed also. Ugh, this is terrible because there's 0 interactive spells at all. This is just... This should be a really We would just have to get lucky. This hand is terrible. On the play, I wouldn't mind it, but on the draw, it's not where you want to be. Going down to 5 or keep this? I have 15 removal spells in my deck, so pretty high chance to draw. Let's see. 4, 8, 12, 20, 22. Got like a 22% chance to draw a removal spell each turn. It's not great. It's going to be either Emberheart Challenger or Heartfire Hero. I guess I'll go with the Challenger. Ugh, I hate this. Put the Higher Claw down. It's got the best blocking body right now. It's also the best attacker. And then I want my Swift Spear later on for when I have actual interaction spells. Or targeting abilities. Or yeah, like spells to trigger it. So it has a little bit higher upside to survive this turn. Whereas this turn I wouldn't be able to protect it from a 2 toughness or even represent that option to the opponent. If that makes sense. Let's just get 2 bodies out there. Do your worst. Yep. Okay. Alright, finally drew a removal spell. Looks like they have a lightning strike or a shock or something. Because otherwise, why wouldn't they have used Rockface Village on the Heartfire Hero? And I know I should have just attacked with the Heartfire Hero before I played Nemesis, but whatever. He's not blocking, so... We're in a very dangerous spot here. Because I gotta take 5 from the Heartfire hero. Yep, we're just dead. It's so frustrating when like you cut out all of your one drops and then you just draw nothing but creatures anyways. It's like it seems to happen a lot with this. I probably could have played that a little bit tighter though, I don't know. Alright, let's try again. Just run it back. Play first. Keep. Haven't seen one of these Gruul decks in a while with the Leyline of Resonance. I guess I'm just attacking here. I don't want to 2-for-1 and get have the scamp kill my Heartfire hero yet before I pump it, but I get it's a little bit risky because I could get just honestly just killed here on turn 2, so we'll see what they have. Okay. That was entirely preventable. That was stupid of me to do. To not kill that. Okay. Yeah, Gruul is not as good on the draw. So there's not much else to think about here, I guess. I don't think I really want to change anything. They have less interaction, so keeping the 1-drops is fine. I have all my removal in anyways, except with Sucker Frenzy's not that good against them, so you know, maybe I can cut a Heartfire for 1 just to have another potential way to deal damage, but you know, usually they're just attacking you with 1 guy, so it costs 3 a lot of times. It's not ideal in this matchup. We'll try it like this. Not a good hand. Not a good hand at all. I mean, I got 2 removal spells. I'll give it a shot. Okay, well, that's pretty nutty. 2 Leyline of Resonance. another land. Let's not draw any more lands. How about that? No more lands, please. Got enough lands forever and ever. All lands I'll ever need. I'm just going to get this bad removal spell out of my hand right away. Since they're tapped out. Okay, let's get the clock started on him. I can't pump it because I would die next turn. It's annoying playing against the Gruul deck because you just always have to respect, especially when they have 2 ley lines out. It's like, okay, I need to hold 3 mana up the entire game. So it's hard to get anything done proactively. Feels like I'm playing this wrong right now. I'm too eager to spend my mana. I should just be holding back. Or like just attacking and letting the damage get through instead of proactively trying to pump it. Getting blown out by every removal spell he has. Ugh. Okay. Maybe I'm not dead yet. I don't know why. I mean, I should have kept screaming at Mrs. Back. I don't know what I'm doing. Nice. All right, that was, oof, that was stressful. Um, yeah, there's just so many micro decisions. I'm not even sure if I played that optimally, but we got there. The Gruul deck got punished for being Gruul and playing a bunch of cards that don't do anything later on in the game. But that was close, man. All right, round two of our second run here. This is a good hand. We got the nut draw, Heartfire Hero into Manifold Mouse. Blue red, Restless Spire, huh? Interesting. Not sure that I'm familiar with a deck that plays Restless Spire in standard right now. Shivan Reef. Let's just go all in. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure what we're up against. Kind of blue-red tempo-y thing. Never seen anything like this before. Hard to say um, how to board against this. Probably cut some Witchstalker Frenzies. Blue-red is not known for having huge creatures. Twisted Field, or not Twisted Field. I keep bringing this in instead of case. I mean case of the Crimson Pulse. Hit some card draw. Nemesis is going to be good because they're probably relying on burn spells for removal. Maybe I could trim some rages if I knew what I wanted to bring in. Maybe Terror would be okay if we're going off the thesis that they are relying on burn for removal. The Terror is decent. They seem to have a lot of non-basic lands, maybe Sunspine Links. Blue-red can't gain much life though, so that part is not relevant. Let's try one Terror in here. And I'll cut one Monstrous Rage for a second Terror. We'll try that. This is bad. I'm going to mulligan. This is too slow. This is 0 land, so we're going to mulligan that. We're going to keep 5. I'll put back a Monstrous Rage and a Screaming Nemesis, I guess. Let's just try a curve into case. Spectral Sailor. So this is some sort of blue-red tempo thing. Some kind of a cool brew here. I'm just going to throw out the Emberheart Challenge. I want to empty my hand as quickly as possible to get Crimson Pulse going. Flip his Drowner, sure. I'm not going to play out the Nemesis or the Pulse yet because they could have a counterspell. Sure. This is fine. As long as we're just trading off resources. I'm planning for a case of the Crimson Pulse to take over the game at this rate. Cryptic Case, what's this do? Second to draw a card. Okay. Let's jam this Nemesis. Another Flood Pit Stunner, sure. Stun my Nemesis. You wanted to do it pre-combat? That's okay. I don't really think it's that big of a mistake anyways. Because arguably you get an advantage by me attacking instead of holding it back to block. Let's put this guy out. He's just going to be a blocker. Malcolm, nice. So he gets a loot here. Going to sack his land to draw a card. Cool little blue-red brew here. I like this. It's pretty good. I'm dead to a shock. There it is. Okay. Alright, now we know what we're up against. I'm going to want Torch the Towers. Going to want less Monstrous Rages. I'm on the play this time, so... I want to make sure I'm staying aggressive. I do think Stingerback Terror is going to be pretty good here if we can get it out. It's kind of slow, but I think it's good. Try this. Sure. Oh, I don't know if I want the Monstrous Rage or the Lightning Strike. That's the thing. I'm kind of doing a split, but I think I'd rather have Lightning Strikes, but I do like having at least one Monstrous Rage. We'll try this. I don't really want to draw two Monstrous Rages very often here because they have a lot of burn that just they can pull me out with. I have a terrible hand again. I'm not. I don't know. I don't know if this hand is gonna get there or if I should mulligan again. Yep. I'm going to 5. Should have just kept the 5 lander. Malcolm. See which one he targets. He's going to target Nemesis. Sure. Maybe I should have taken out the Johnner so they can't clear my Nemesis with it. See if he wants to spend his turn doing that. I wouldn't be surprised. Nope, okay. A Nemesis gets to live. Sure. Fanatical Firebrand. This guy's really reaching. I mean, it's good against my Heartfire hero, so I'm going to put it out anyways, though, because I just need to... We're trying to race here, so I'm getting flooded and he's getting screwed. I'm on a mold of 5, he's on a mold of 6. I thought he would take out my guy with the Firebrand. Unsummon, sure. Wow. Okay. Now I see. Okay. That's so stupid. Okay. Okay, well, I think that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this show. Couple good games in there. That blue-red deck was pretty sweet. I feel like that was a very long shot to lose that one, but I did, so. All right. Thanks for watching. Okay, I'm back for a little addendum after recovering from the tilt of losing to blue-red Hidetsugu second right. That was just bonkers because didn't see Hidetsugu second right at all in the first 2 games. So it was like I had no idea I was playing against that. Total cheeseball win there, but I mean, good for him. I wish him all the best of luck in the rest of the matches there. Pretty interesting brew. I'm not sure how it lines up against the format. It seems like a really bad matchup for this deck. Playing against mono red with that deck, I would not want to do that, but worked out for that guy, so good for him. Yeah, overall, the deck is great. I think it's the best deck in the format. I think mono red is a deck to beat right now. I like the mono red version over the red white and the red green and the red white green versions because the lands are so smooth. I want all my lands to come in untapped all the time, and they don't do me any damage, which gives me an edge in the mirror. Rockface Village is super powerful, so I wanted to play 4 of these, and overall, the deck is really good. I didn't really have a chance to try out the Stingerback Terriers, but looking forward to doing that in the future. Didn't run into any Demons decks, actually. It was just basically all red decks. So, but yeah, let me know if you have any comments or questions or suggestions for the deck, or if you think that red white or red green is better, let me know why in the comments below. And that's all. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll catch you next time.